Quinn's not here. It's a trap.
Reacher Season 3 has been slow to disclose the extent of the main antagonist's willingness to go, but he has finally acknowledged that he is far superior to the antagonists of Seasons 1 and 2. Reacher Season 3 drastically alters the storytelling style of the series, drawing inspiration from Lee Child's 7th Jack Reacher novel, Persuader. Instead of following in the footsteps of its predecessors and demonstrating Reacher's unrestrained approach to his adversaries, Season 3 places him in an undercover operation where he battles to conceal his identity. Because of this new strategy, Jack Reacher operates from the shadows rather than pursuing and murdering his adversaries. He makes every effort to keep his cover from being revealed, and even when it is, he leaves the area rather than staying to engage in combat. Just these scenes demonstrate how much the stakes have risen for Alan Ritchson's Jack Reacher. The season does, however, acknowledge in one scene that its primary antagonist is far more dangerous than Reacher's earlier foes. Jack Reacher didn't seem to care much about planning how to defeat his adversaries in earlier seasons. He displayed no fear and was prepared to use his physical strength and quick thinking to defeat the villains, even when they outnumbered and outgunned him. His method of investigating crimes and punishing the adversaries was much more straightforward, and he frequently used his physical strength to overcome obstacles. Even though he still solves a lot of problems with his fists in Season 3, he appears to be much more strategic and less careless than in previous seasons. This is due to his realization that Xavier Quinn is not like any other villain he has encountered in the past. In contrast to Kilner in Season 1 and Langston in Season 2, Reacher is aware that Xavier Quinn in Season 3 is a heartless villain who will harm anyone who stands in his way without hesitation. He must restrain himself since he knows that a single mistake on his part could result in the deaths of numerous innocent people. Neagley also acknowledges that Quinn is much more dangerous than the other villains they have faced, directly comparing him to them. Reacher Season 4's villain is held to a high standard by Xavier Quinn. Reacher's 4th season will need to feature even more formidable antagonists. Reacher Season 3, Alan Ritchson as Jack Reacher and Brian T. as Xavier Quinn. Custom image by Dhruv Sharma. Because the antagonists in Reacher Season 2 posed little to no threat to the title character until the very end of the season, many viewers have previously expressed dissatisfaction over the lackluster performance of the villains. Audiences are unlikely to experience the same problems with Xavier Quinn though. He has been successfully positioned as a strong adversary in Season 3, with the support of other terrifying characters such as Paulie. This puts tremendous pressure on Reacher Season 4 to produce a villain who is as vicious and menacing as Xavier Quinn, if not more so. The book from which Reacher Season 4 will be adapted is still up in the air, but the detective series on Amazon Prime Video will need to choose wisely in order to avoid having a villain in Season 4 who feels inferior to Xavier Quinn. The antagonists in Lee Child's Jack Reacher novels such as Worth Dying For, The Hard Way and Gone Tomorrow, are strong and well written. They are therefore deserving candidates to be modified for the upcoming season. But whether the antagonist in Reacher Season 4 is superior to Xavier Quinn will also depend on other elements, such as the villain's story beats and casting decisions.